Welcome to another episode of Black Roses Podcast,
Welcome back.
episode 35.
Welcome back.
Thank y'all
Welcome
coming.
back.
If you noticed,
The setup looks different.
setup looks a bit more symmetrical
Yeah.
and maybe a bit more bright
Mm-hmm.
since we added a few light and we made it more symmetrical.
Yeah.
There's your short answer.
And there's a lot of stuff that looks kind of different.
Different.
It looks
Bro,
very different.
You got toothpaste in your mouth right here.
Bro,
Yeah, you got toothpaste.
why did you say this now? Hold on, I need a mirror.
just noticed.
But look at him, bro.
You want to grab a water? Just grab a water. Just grab a water.
I know that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, just grab it. We've been a bit busy this past week because we're setting up a live stream, right? We talked about this like 11 episodes ago. I think it was episode 24, I believe. We talked about wanting to live stream.
A while back, like it was like one of the episodes.
It was 11 episodes ago, like episode 24.
It was like fake news here. We have it on screen so you guys can see.
Yeah, go ahead. We were talking about that we wanted to live stream while playing.
I was trying to open it, bro. I want to open.
We were talking about live streaming and while gaming on TikTok Live. We wanted to do this challenge on Resident Evil 5 where what was it? Was it veterans mode?
It's professional.
Oh, professional. Okay. Professional mode. And it basically it's us trying to beat the entire
It might be
game.
veteran mode.
Veteran?
Given the circumstance that we haven't unlocked that yet.
Okay. It's going to be veteran mode?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's going to be veteran mode. And if we die once, the entire game resets. And we're going to be live streaming this probably this weekend. By the time this posts, we're probably going to be live streaming by the time this posts.
Yeah, by the time this
check
posts.
out this TikTok account.
If we're allowed
It's
to
called
stream.
Black Roses _highlights.
Yep.
With
So
a Z.
That's pretty much where all the highlights are gonna be going. I mean, we
Yeah.
did recently just post 2 shorts.
Yeah,
Again, it's still in the making, still moving. Things are taking a turn and a twist.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
very excited about that. Because it's not just gonna be a podcast all the time.
Yeah, it's gonna be different, and we're gonna be pretty much be posting some highlights on there from the stream that we're gonna be doing.
Yeah, I can't wait to stream.
Yeah,
Can't
it's gonna be fun. It's something that
I can't wait.
It's something that we've been wanting to do for a while now.
Like right after recording this, we're gonna see what we can do, because I'm not sure if we're verified on TikTok yet to live stream. That's our issue. We have everything else set up.
We did everything. But that's our last.
Yeah, we can't even live stream.
That's our last
It's
thing.
crazy.
But you know what's more crazy?
Hmm.
Watching the Black Roses channel.
Black Roses channel.
Yeah,
Black Roses
on-
podcast. You know what the P? BRP, right?
Mhm.
I've been thinking about that as a symbol. BRP and Black Roses podcast, or maybe if it's not a podcast, Black Roses Productions.
Mhm.
Yeah, Black Roses Podcast Productions. That's what the P can stand for. Love that. Yeah, I really like this brand that we're building up. I really do.
Yeah, and even like the support that we've been getting to has
Yeah,
been
the support has been
another-
great, bro. Thank y'all so much for the support, honestly, because like,
without you guys we wouldn't even be moving.
yeah, we wouldn't be moving anywhere
And
without
I
y'all.
know what those YouTubers mean. Like every time I heard them, I was
Mhm.
like, oh, brother,
Couldn't really understand.
couldn't really understand that. But here we are.
If you're wondering what bro, he's not on the laptop.
Yeah, I'm
Bro's not on the
actually
laptop.
trying to do something that's very what's it
He's
called?
on what's that called? PSP?
Yeah, I'm on the PSP.
He's on the PSP, bro.
I'm on the PSP trying to show something, guys, so you guys can see on screen.
You cannot see that on screen, can they?
I mean, come to think about it, they would. But
Yeah, you can.
I'm just saying,
you're gonna have
like-
to show the camera.
yeah, I'll have to show it on camera.
Yeah, because I don't think there's like a screenshot option or like a transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pointless.
Where's
Show
the
'em.
dash? Hold on, I haven't got there. I'm trying
Okay.
to watch.
He's gonna show y'all in a bit.
You
know what?
guys will see in a few.
You know what I've been thinking about lately,
What?
bro? Like I've been thinking about this for like the past 2 weeks. The evolution of hand gestures, bro.
The evolution
Of
were talking about
hand
this. He was
gestures.
talking about this.
Yeah, I was just talking about it. Now I want to bring it up on the podcast. on today's episode.
Yeah.
Episode 35. By the way, we are 6 episodes away from 41. Episode 41. 6 episodes away from 41.
That sounds crazy, man.
You know, I just realized episode 41 is going to be on January. It's going to be on January. Wow. This year ended fast. Like,
It did.
like, after we've reached halfway through this year, it just zoomed. Everything feels so fast these days. But I love making progress. I recently got back into my game that I'm designing. I will post about it because I haven't posted.
Yeah, talk about your game.
I never posted about it, and I worked on it for so long. Like, I feel like when I first started, it was like when I started that game. When I started like Dreams, because Dreams is a game engine basically on PlayStation only, sadly. I wish they did. I wish they did an update.
Two nerd guys.
I wish they did an update where they did a PC port. I really do, and multiplayer. That would have saved the game.
If they ever do come back later down the line, how would you feel?
They're not. It's
okay. Listen, if they were to,
I would be very happy. But Sony isn't funding it anymore. So,
well, they have to give it to a different company.
I don't think that's how that stuff. I don't think that's how stuff works, and that would worry me because Media Molecule is the best at that. So, yeah. I got Dreams. We're just gonna talk about Dreams a little bit
for a bit.
I got Dreams on 2020. Damn.
2020 July.
2020 July.
I remember.
Still remember. That's about 6 years ago. I got that, and here's the thing: I haven't been working on the game for 6 years. If you're thinking that, no, I haven't. I got the game 6 years ago in 2020, and I immediately tried. I started and I tried making stuff, but I had no idea what I was doing. 6 years ago, I was like 11. Holy crap!
Sounds crazy to say.
That is crazy. I was 11 trying to make something. I had no idea what I was doing. I wasn't watching any tutorials, like the end game tutorials. None of that.
He had a different mindset for a game.
I had a different mindset for a game. At first, like the first game I wanted to make was like an RPG game, basically. And it was inspired by 2 games. Undertale and Little Nightmares. There you go. Undertale and Little Nightmares. It was inspired by those 2 games. I still have the dream like saved. It's still there. Like the scene. Like, I could probably pull up a screenshot. It's right there. You're
gonna have to go get that screenshot.
Yeah. It's fine. I got it. Yeah, easy work. Getting that screenshot will be easy work. Yeah. And it was supposed to be called. I was 11, guys. I was 11. All right, so don't be too hard on me. Lost and Unseen. Lost and Unseen. That's kind of dumb, but yeah,
That's not that dumb. I'm over here thinking it was gonna be something like.
I didn't
It's not that bad.
I didn't know what I was doing at all.
It's not that bad.
Like at all, I didn't know.
You try to add like jiggle mechanics and stuff. Like it was weird.
Anyway,
it was weird, bro. It was a weird era of him. I remember like seeing his room. You'd be like facing the back. You'd be like this on the controller. This is the controller. You'd be like that, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I sincerely did not know what I was doing in that game. Like a simple mechanic would take me an entire day or 2.
That's what they all say.
Like a simple mechanic, or like unequipping and equipping a weapon, it'll take me an entire day. And it wasn't even like an animation where you're doing like literally just having a weapon in their hand and then having a weapon on their back. It will take me like 2 days.
How long did that like take you?
Like that scene?
Yeah,
man, it took me weeks upon weeks. That stuff, man, I did not know what I was doing, at all. And then I put the game down for 2 years.
I know, bro's onto something.
I put the game down for 2 years.
Yeah, he didn't touch it at all.
I didn't touch it for 2 years straight, and then one night, I went back to it.
What made you go back?
I'm not sure. You know how people say like, oh, it's not like one night, it's not gonna happen overnight. For me, I feel like it did. Like, I'm like, oh man, I really want to make something, but I feel unable to. And then I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just learn to? Why don't I just learn? You know what I mean? Like, what's really stopping me from learning? So I sat down and I watched through it day after day after day. I sat through so many tutorials. Like it was like class, bro. It was like school, but I was actually eager to learn. You know, like really eager to learn that one thing. So it was really easy to learn it because I actually really wanted to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was sitting there for days, and then finally I got to work, and this is my second game idea. This is where I actually started working on the workbench. Keep in mind, I'm still learning. Like I still didn't know anything. I knew the bare minimum, quite literally the bare minimum. I had the knowledge to make basically a 2D platformer. That was my knowledge really, and I didn't want to make a 2D platformer. I wanted to make a game way more complicated and complex than that, and obviously you can tell where that went. So that was around 2022 when I was designing this game, and it was inspired. This game was inspired by. It was inspired by the game Detroit. I remember that, but it was inspired by something else, like Resident Evil or Silent Hill, like that.
I don't remember.
And it was called Deviant. Yeah, it's called Deviant.
I remember that one.
Yeah, and I deleted so much stuff from that, and I regret it. I wish I had the whole thing. But I deleted it. And
at the time, I think this was the time when you were like,
I still have a scene. I was getting a little overwhelmed, but I was still eager. I still had the scene. And then I was like, I still have one scene, and then I thought to myself, I don't really want to make a story game. Like, why the hell would why the hell would I want to make story games? Like, I was interested in branched games, like options where you choose and stuff like that, and it changes. But it was like way too complicated for a start. First off, second off, I don't want to make a story game. I bet I'd suck at making a story game now, because I'm not a writer. That was Deviant. So first we had Lost and Unseen, Deviant.
Damn it.
And I tried to make a mode. This is his PSP, by the way. I tried to make a mode, like a survival mode. It's like, oh, maybe I can make like a survival mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the story mode and survival mode. I was like, I want to make a survival mode, and the gameplay was it went from third person scenery walking simulator basically, and then from bird's eye view and combat based. And then I was adding more and more survival mechanics, like stats and stuff, health, stamina, sleepiness, thirst, hunger, stuff like that. And then I was like, I really enjoy this. I really enjoy making a survival game. So I slowly, also I had this mechanic. It was like karma mechanic, where you had good karma, bad karma, stuff like that. You can guess where that came from, like Infamous or Red Dead Redemption. I had all these ideas and mechanics in my head, and I really loved them.
Because you like the element of it.
I loved the element of it, and I just wanted to put it all together, but it didn't really work. But I probably could today, but I'm not going to do that. And it just didn't work. So after realizing that I really like making a survival game, I remember this. I was like, I want to make a survival game. And by the time I was making that, I took a break, and I was like, man, this isn't working, because I tried to make like NPCs and stuff like that, and I didn't have enough I didn't have enough knowledge to really accurately make like a clean NPC, because I was watching tutorials a lot, like to get stuff done. It was out of tutorials after tutorials after tutorials after tutorials, and I took a break from that. I remember I took a break, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was on my phone, and I was looking through a bunch of mobile games, because I remember when I was a mobile kid, iPad kid, you know, A lot of us were iPad kids, but I was an iPad kid too. It was like a Samsung tablet, right? Was it Samsung?
Yeah.
It was Samsung.
It was like a different type.
It was pretty. It was very low quality, and I remember always going to the App Store and getting little games like Badland, zombie survival games. I looked up zombie survival games because I remembered this one game. I didn't find it. I found this other game called, I think it's called The Wanderer, and it was kind of like an RPG type game. But the part that intrigued me the most, was its travel and encounter mechanics.
Travel mechanics?
Yeah, travel and encounter mechanics. So like it's not an open world. Because I already tried to make an open world and it didn't work because Dreams is not really made for an open world. It really isn't. But you could get it done. But it's like way harder than it should be. It's like a encounter, like, oh, you're traveling over here, and then it basically moves you to a scene where it's like combat, or like this is like looting, or this is like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was like that. I tried making a new game, and this game is the game I probably spent the most time on, probably even more than my current game, maybe. I spent the most time on this game, maybe. Second place or first place, definitely. This game had the most mechanics, and it was basically a post-apocalyptic survival game. It was a post-apocalyptic survival game. It was inspired by Project Zomboid, Last of Us. I think that's it. Project Zomboid, The Wanderer, which is a mobile game. So if you want to find that,
is it that one guy?
It's called,
Is it that one thing? It's like about zombies and shit.
What? The Wanderer? Yeah. No, I don't even think you know it. It's like a pixel game. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Where the jump sound is the same thing. Oh. Yeah. Oh. I don't know why it sounds like that. See you later. No one's gonna know this, by the way. Anyway, this game had so many mechanics. Like, I kid you not. I had to remove a lot of mechanics, but I had so much, like too much. Like, obviously, I had fall damage. But it had like mechanics as in like how damp your character is. Mm-hmm. So if your character's too damp, you get a cold, stuff like that. And I took this all into consideration, but I got inspired by like those mechanics from Project Zomboid because it had such immersive like mechanics, like stuff like that. It was stuff like that where like if you stood out in the rain too much, you'll get too wet, and then if you're too wet, you get cold. You'll get a chance of getting a cold or sick. And it was like those type of mechanics, and I had to remove a lot of it. You get cold. Okay, bro.
You get coal?
You get coal.
You get coal.
Oh, you get coal. You unlock coal.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Look, guys, I'm a NetSpend fan.
Do that, actually. I actually, like...
Alright, what?
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn. No.
I have to talk to you, bro.
Damn,
I have to talk to you, though.
Crazy,
all right,
bro.
This game first started out where, like, you were supposed to survive in the cold, and I changed it. It was like, oh, I want to survive in the heat and stuff like that. Nuclear fallout. And then I created this. Not many games have this mechanic, by the way. A time and date. Right? A time where, like, day and night cycle. Like, oh, yeah, a lot of games have that. Yeah. Now try weather. Okay. A lot of open world have that. Okay. Season. There were seasons. There were seasons. There's time of day. There's weather.
You really wanted to add something like that.
I did, and it's still in there because it doesn't even cost that much. When I say cost that much, I mean memory. I added that and stuff like that, and there's fall damage. There was locational like limb health. So if you got hit in the leg, you can't sprint, or like you can have a broken.
You still have all that saved.
I still have all of it saved, and then there was bulletproof vests, helmets. I remember there was gas masks, but I had to remove that because I tried to do a mechanic where you have to switch the filter and then flashlight every light and stuff like that. That was too much. And I was working on that.
Meanwhile, we got what's his name working on the game.
That was way too much.
Well, okay? Hold on.
And then
I just wanted to say this. You said this earlier today, and you said that someone's trying to make. I already know who.
Someone is trying to remake on Dreams. Someone's remaking Last of Us Part 1. They're remaking Last of Us Part 1.
And they said they wanted to remake it.
And they said,
do you want to give this person a shout out?
Yeah, Frico. Shout out to Frico. Frico, Dreams.
I remember I used to start watching. I remember when I watched Frico.
Yeah, and
Uncharted days.
Yeah, because that's when he was Frico. He still does. He mods old video games, and I remember when Dreams first came out, he was making his very own engine that mimicked the mechanics of Last of Us 1, and he's gone a far way. He's gone really far.
Yeah.
With that game. Yeah, that inspired me. You guess what? That's how I figured out how to make a vault mechanic. I made a vault mechanic because of Frico. I was like, thank you. I don't use you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't use that vault mechanic anymore. Like at all. At all. Not even in the old one. Because I went back and cleaned up because everything was just so messy on that game. And I cleaned up and I was like, maybe I'll use this one day. I doubt it. I doubt I'll use that game. Oh yeah, did I even say the name of this game? The post-apocalyptic that was inspired by Project Zomboid and stuff like that. It's called Isolation, and I remember when I really stopped working on it. Really. All right, second game. I mean, fourth game, and this is the game I'm currently working on, and it's released. It's public right now, only on Dreams. So that's sad. Sadly, I should really post about it. I should post about it in a bit, because I want to make the new. I want to make the new character. I know I haven't, but
this guy not posting about it.
2 characters, 2 maps. I don't want just 1 character, 1 map. I want 2 of each, so you can so you actually get an idea. Like, oh, it's like randomized. This fourth game was inspired by Dead by Daylight, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was something else too. I forgot. But it was mainly those 2. It was mainly those 2 games that I was inspired by. And I remember working, when I first started working on it, it was September 2023. I remember. September 2023. And it was nothing more but a dumb template. Where it was like, oh, third person. It looked so dumb. It looks so dumb. But, man, like 1 week, it changed. Everything. It turned from like a stupid like little creation template to like a template that I could actually work with. And I was like building a vision. But here's the thing, guys. If you're game designing, be sure on what direction you're going, because you're going to waste your time. Like a lot of time. You're going to be sitting there making mechanics and soon be deleting them. Like you're going to be spending hours working on a mechanic and then have to delete it soon because you need the game to be able to process, because it's too much in one thing. You know, because I had to delete a lot of mechanics in all my games. Yeah. Well, except for the first and second one, because there was barely any mechanics. But in the third and fourth game, I had to delete so much mechanics. Like in my fourth game, this game is called Sacrificial Oath. It's out right now. I can show you.
You can play it.
It's on Dreams. You can play it.
No.
I know, but there's only 1 map and then 1 killer. It's dumb.
Yeah, no, you guys can play the beta.
I'm working on the.
I found out, why you still can, because the game's gonna look completely different. The game's gonna look completely different, and it's gonna stay like that.
Guys, it's not gonna look that different. It's not gonna look that different.
It is gonna look different.
It's not gonna look that different.
It's gonna look different.
Like the atmosphere is gonna change a bit, but it's not gonna look that different.
It's gonna be different.
I'm adding more content.
Exactly, that's gonna be different.
Okay, bro.
That's still different.
Yes, the game will look different. Don't get me wrong, but not a whole lot.
So those people be like, "Oh, I want the game to look."
Yeah, I worked on it for a very long time. I removed so many mechanics in that game, like a panic or adrenaline mechanic. Remember that?
Yeah.
A door mechanic. Remember that, where you could close doors and they break down doors? That mechanic.
I keep going.
So many mechanics. The vault mechanic. All that stuff is gone. It's lost to time. I remember deleting them. Because I remember being so hesitant deleting them, especially the vault one. I was like, what the hell are we supposed to do if you can't vault? You know what I mean? Because like you're supposed to go through obstacles to slow the killer down. And then this is when I started to become genius in the shits. I started to become genius. You got to create a concept in a video game, or else it's going to feel like a template. It already kind of does feel like a template. Each killer is super super different, not just by aesthetic, but literally by gameplay, and I love that. I love doing that, like making the killers so different. It's not like Dead by Daylight where like this killer has one unique ability, but they have a base. Their base gameplay is the same for every single killer. The only thing that differentiates them is their appearance and their one ability. I don't like that at all. Like one of the killers has a bear trap and a trapper, and then the other killer can turn invisible, but it's the same gameplay really. I don't really like that, in my opinion. That's why the second killer is going to be very, very different than the first. I'm currently working on it. Second killer probably should be out by January. Should. And if not by January, February, latest. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be out by January. February, latest. And then a new map is probably going to come out in February. New map. Maps take a while. Maps take a while. They do. They take a while. Time? We got 5 minutes. Okay.
We got 5 minutes, guys. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes right now.
I was yapping for a long ass time. But that's basically it. And
this was Isaiah's video.
This was a yapping session, but it was about my hyperfixation of game design. And I love game design. I like making stuff and seeing it work, especially like I have for the longest time I've played video games and I'm like, it would be so cool if this was in the game or like a cosmetic was like this. And I always had that vision. Yeah. And I can never bring it to fruition because all I had was a notebook and pencil. And I used to get so frustrated because I couldn't make anything of my own. And Dreams came along, and I love
brought
Dreams.
It to life.
To life.
You brought it to life.
I don't plan on being on Dreams forever, but
he's gonna be moving on to be making bigger games that had no limits. Dreams.
No, I love Dreams though. Dreams is as simple as it gets for game design. It's like game design for dummies. It's literally like that book, 101.
So
that's literally what Dreams is. But it's beautiful. What?
For kindergartners?
Not for kindergarten, for beginners.
For babies?
Not for babies. More like for high schoolers.
Ah. So it's like the very start. So like people like me.
It could be like middle schoolers, but I'd say high schoolers. Yeah, people like you. Beginners. It's game design for dummies. There's actually even easier game engines than Dreams, but I don't really like it because it's very limited.
I just find it so funny that there's like at this time where there's like tools and programs now that are for like people like us, but I like how we like completely shuffle it like to where the point it doesn't look like it's for beginners. The thing that we made doesn't look like it's been used like the way that it thought it can be used.
Another reason why my game designing process, like me making updates, takes so long is because I really don't want to release things with bugs. Like the beta version of the game,
fixing some leaks.
Sacrificial Oath? No, it's not leaks. Oh. GTA 6.
Fixing some leaks?
Wow. You just mogged the hell out of me. There's no beating GTA 6. GTA 6 mogs nearly every single game in existence.
Yeah. It does. You know, I had a dream. I don't know. I'm not going to say the other part of the dream, but all I'm going to say is that there was a part where I was very confused, but anyways, let me talk about the good part of the dream. But pretty much GTA 6 came out, and oh my gosh, like
GTA 6 came out.
It came out. No, it didn't.
It's out right now.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Do not play it.
Purchase it right now.
If it's on pre-order right now, we'll have to make that a short. That'd be crazy.
I know. We'll make a short of us just purchasing it. I'm serious. We are going to make so much content out of that game because there's like such a there's like a chance we'll get discovered by more and more people that want to watch it, and that's just easy profit because we're enjoying the game and then we're just recording it.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
Honestly, you know, it's also a win-win.
We got 2
minutes.
It really feels. It looks like there's not 2 minutes left.
I know there isn't. But you know, also is a win-win.
What?
Our TikTok live that we're gonna be going on live.
Oh yeah, TikTok live. Yeah. Guys, check out our TikTok live. By the time this posts, we're probably gonna be live.
Screen. That's our TikTok.
By the time this posts, we're probably gonna be live or have a lot. Can you save VODs?
I don't know.
Oh. That's why we gotta be we have to figure out how to make clips on live streams.
Yeah.
We gotta figure that out. Jeez.
But we will be having some clips already.
We will
on our TikTok. of us playing the game because right
Man,
now
I'm so excited for
it's a process right now. We can't go live yet because our account is new and we just got followers. Everything's going good, but it's verification. And now we gotta wait to get our feedback. And we were supposed to get it like last night to get our answer back and everything. Because if that night, if we could,
this thing,
if it was able to go live, like we were able to go live that night, we probably would have. But given the circumstance, we couldn't.
We're gonna have to close
wrap things up.
It's been 30 minutes approximately. Okay, well, I'll do the intro. Thank you guys so much for listening to episode 35 of episode 35 of Black Rozes podcast.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, meow.
Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, check out our other videos. Honestly, I gotta be honest with you. This one's probably the highest looking quality one.
Yeah,
it actually looks symmetrical and better.
And guess what, bro? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. He set this up like perfect. I set this up, center. I had to tweak some settings.
I needed a little help with the mics because I didn't know how to set up the mics. I didn't know how to the
quality to the.
But everything else, pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out our other videos of Black Rozes podcast.
Watch the recent video because Pop is in it, but he's not in this one.
And we'll see you next time.
Next time.
Goodbye.